On March 1st, 2016, begins what is set out to be an epic adventure, a mission to crisscross the North American continent, meeting up with local riverboarders and others in the whitewater communities along the way, running some of the local spots, promoting the sport of riverboarding, and creating exposure and discussion regarding the future and the development of this growing sport. My name is Asaf, and for the past few years, I have been riverboarding my way through places like southern Chile, Kenya, Uganda, Peru, Guatemala, and Israel. This time, the idea is to set off to North America and survive the rivers of Babylon. The tour is set to be divided into 3 phases. Phase 1 begins in California, moving north through Oregon and Washington, before crossing the border into Canada and ending in British Columbia. The idea is to regroup and reassess in BC before heading out on the second leg of the tour, possibly crossing into Alberta and then south through Montana, Idaho, Utah, and Colorado. From Colorado, it will most likely be a straight shot across to Georgia for the beginning of Phase 3. From Georgia, I will head north through North Carolina, Virginia, West Virginia, and across the northeastern states into Maine before crossing into Quebec and heading west to finish in Ottawa. This is an ambitious plan that will only be possible with the help of the global community. While this project aims to continue building and strengthening a global riverboarding community, you do not necessarily have to be a boarder or even a river enthusiast in order to help make this adventure a success. Anyone from anywhere can help, and any assistance is highly needed and greatly appreciated. First of all, if you are a riverboarder, I invite and urge you to register onto the World Riverboarding Association, or the WRA's interactive map on their website. That's www.riverboarding.org/map. This is a great tool that I will be using to get in touch with other riverboarders as I travel across the continent. Other ways to assist me on the Babylon Tour can be through sharing tips, advice, ideas, contacts, and information, providing shelter along the route by hosting me for a few nights, helping to organize and/or joining me on river runs. Pickups and drop-offs will also be of great help, especially during the first phase of the tour when I will initially be moving with all my gear using the public transport system. But the most significant kind of contribution that you could make is direct funding. This is planned to be a long trip that will span thousands of kilometers, or miles if you will, and funding it will always be the hardest part. In this case, every dollar really does count, as most of the funds raised will go towards food, travel expenses, and insurance. Even a small donation could help buy a meal or a bus ticket to the next destination. If you would like to help fund the tour directly, there are a number of ways that you can do so. Direct money transfer to a bank account, Western Union or MoneyGram, PayPal, or through the tour's campaign on the Indiegogo crowdfunding platform. The entire tour will be published on social media like Facebook and YouTube, and you are invited to like, join, and follow the journey as it progresses. Those who have contributed to the tour will be able to see their contributions manifest, and substantial supporters and sponsors can expect to be publicly recognized, thanked, promoted, and advertised on social media. Those who wish to remain anonymous may also choose to do so. Apart from individuals, this is also a great opportunity for organizations and businesses, large and small, to use this tour to create more exposure to their product or service, both locally and globally. Commercial riverboarding, rafting, and kayaking operations, outdoor adventure products and services, tourism operators, gear manufacturers, bars and restaurants, hotels and hostels, even auto mechanics or small local businesses can make a financial contribution and secure an advertisement spot on the media produced during and after the tour. Depending on the level of involvement and contributions, I may very well have to find some source of income along the way. I will be looking for short-term, cash-in-hand opportunities in any field, both on and off the river, to make some money while I explore nearby rivers and plan my next move. I am also open to exchange my time and labor for part-time accommodation, food, and/or the possibility to earn some money and continue funding the tour. To get in touch, just write an email to babylon.tour.2016@gmail.com, or easier still, directly through the tour's Facebook page, www.facebook.com/BabylonTour Riverboarding North America. Regardless of the extent to which you choose to get involved, my hope is that you will join me and the people that I will meet along the way in the months to come, that you will spread the word, and that together we will make this riverboarding tour of North America a success.